Debbie, what are you doing this late at night? I woke up a few minutes ago and you weren't beside me. I'm writing a letter to my mother. Debbie, your mother died last month. You can't send her a letter. Maybe not, but I feel like I need to get my feelings out somehow. I miss her, but I am also angry at her for leaving us. Especially with our baby on the way. I'm sorry, I am such a mess. Remember what you told me after I almost died by suicide. You said you could help me by my sharing feelings and talking them out. Let me do that for you now. I just don't understand why she took her own life. When I was dying that night, it was because I had lost my mind and could no longer reason clearly. That could have happened to your mother too. The fact remains she was older and was suffering from a chronic illness, unlike my younger and healthy self. She must have thought you didn't need to take care of two people, her and our son. So she chose to make room for him. Well, I should have had a say in that, damn it. I would have insisted she live on so she could help me. Even while disabled, she would have made a wonderful grandmother. Her death tore out my heart and left it empty. Yes, just like the loss of my mother Jessica's mother did me and her. And I remember what I told Mother Jessica right after that happened too. I will live as long as I can for your sake. So while we cannot bring back your parents, you can still live a long and productive life to make up for losing them. I love you. Carrie, you are everything to me. I can't begin to tell you how much you and your mothers mean to me. You don't have to say anything. Just love us like you always have. Please come to bed now. I think we need to hold each other. Of course. James, what are you doing with all that luggage? Are you going on a trip?
In a matter of speaking. Actually, I am moving out.
Really? I thought we agreed you would move out on your 18th birthday. That won't be for another year.
Well, I found someone who is willing to take me in. And she is almost here.
Hello, Carrie, I am here to pick up James. And who are you? I don't think we have met before. No, but your mother Lucy has met me and James knows me from our Facebook connections. I am Whitney Owen, the granddaughter of Dave Owen, the former Baptist minister. That's right. But I am nothing like him. So why did you turn against him and help send him back to prison last year? Well, my grandfather, my parents and my uncle have always been dedicated supporters of law and order. That is, until my grandfather had his former church burned to the ground. Even as a Baptist, I knew that was a criminal act. But my parents insisted that my grandfather was still a good Christian and that his act was justified because he did it in God's name. I kept my mouth shut around them, but in my heart I knew they were wrong. You either believe in law and order, or you don't. You don't abandon your principles when things are not going your way. And then I find a blog written by Dale Husband, a former Baptist, and read many of the things he wrote about the Bible and Christianity, and as a result, I became an atheist. There was no way the Bible could be the Word of God with all the crap that is really in it. My grandfather lied to me all my life. And I wanted revenge. Then I found James, Debbie and Debbie's mother by their Facebook profiles and friended James. We have been swapping messages for over a year. And there he is. Whitney, James has told me everything. Are you sure about this? James is still only 17, and he is not exactly the easiest person to deal with. Debbie, I can handle him. I grew up with 3 brothers, and I know what teenage boys are like. And James and I have talked about what we want in our lives. I may be only 22, but I am ready to start a family of my own, especially after being rejected by the one I grew up in. And I need James for that.
Debbie, you and Carrie got married when you were almost 16 because you were ready for that. And at 17 I am ready for this. This amazing woman is the love I always wanted. If I have her, for the rest of my life I will need nothing else.
Then you have my blessing. You take good care of my little brother, Whitney.